Guys, what's going on with the Oilers? The team feels stuck in the same loop we've seen before. Effort, sweat, frustration, and a silence in the locker room that says it all. But hang on, because there's some big stuff coming today, and this isn't fluff. It's behind-the-scenes fireworks. We've got a leader taking responsibility, a player coming back to shake things up, and front office moves that could flip everything upside down. You're not gonna believe what's coming, so grab a seat, hit that like button, and let's dive into the news. Man, there are times when even the most loyal fan can't wrap their head around what's happening. When Leon Drysdale steps up and says he needs to look in the mirror, you know it's serious. This isn't a rehearsed line. It's the weight of a guy who feels the jersey, who knows the team's stumbling and still takes the heat himself. After the loss to the Detroit Red Wings, another one to add to the ledger, he faced the media with that look of real frustration. "I'm just not feeling it right now," he said. And you can see it. The wild part is Drysdale didn't play badly. He scored his 4th goal of the season, tried to carry the team, but when the rest don't keep up, it all falls apart. He even made a big mistake, losing the puck on a play that could have tied the game. But who hasn't slipped up trying to make a play? The problem is, he seems like the only one with fire in his eyes. And when your leader's trying to bring energy alone, something's off with the whole group. And of course, you can't ignore McDavid. Our captain, the guy who usually lights up any game, hasn't scored yet this season. That hits hard. When your stars are cold, the whole offense freezes, and the team feels it. Just 18 shots on goal against Detroit. 18! That number alone says the attack's out of sync, disconnected, lacking confidence. Coach Chris Knobloch tried to chalk it up to confidence issues, but honestly, that doesn't cut it. Drysdale and McDavid can't afford to lose confidence. They're the heart of the franchise. And the painful part? Watching Drysdale shoulder the burden alone, while the rest of the roster seems to be waiting for a miracle. "We're just not scoring enough," he said. "We're playing solid defensively, but you can't win scoring 1 or 2 goals a game." He's right. Defense is holding, but without goals, no one survives in the NHL. Fans feel it. People at Rogers Place feel the weight of the ice. Social media is on fire. Some defend Drysdale, some call out McDavid, but everyone knows the problem runs deeper. It's a lack of chemistry, a lack of offensive heart. So the question hammering in every fan's mind is, will someone step up with Drysdale? He's carrying the load, taking the blame, trying to reignite the spark. But hockey isn't a solo sport. The team has to respond, and fast. Ottawa's trip is right around the corner, and if this group doesn't wake up, a small slump could turn into a disaster. And let me tell you, what's coming next could change everything. Off the ice, the clock's ticking and fast. It's not just about scoring anymore. It's about health, roster, rotation, fit. The Oilers are at a crossroads, and every choice matters. Alec Regula's officially on injured reserve, shaking up the defense. But at the same time, there's light on the horizon. Zach Hyman, Jake Wallman, and Matthias Janmark could be back soon. When those guys are healthy, hold on to your hats, because the lineup's gonna shake. Now the question becomes, who moves to make room? NHL rules cap the active roster at 23. When everyone's back, someone's gotta go. Insider Frank Saravalli reports the Oilers are weighing all options, sending Isaac Howard down to the AHL, placing Curtis Lazar on waivers, or trading Ty Emberson and maybe Janmark. That changes everything. Imagine the tension in the locker room. Players coming back from injury, trying to prove they belong. Others fighting to show they still have value. Meanwhile, the front office is crunching numbers, balancing talent, chemistry, and that salary cap. It's a pressure cooker ready to blow. But not all doom and gloom. Strategically, Hyman's return could be huge. He's pure energy, a motor that drives the team, sparks plays, and lights up the ice. He could be the fuel McDavid and Drysdale need. Roslovic, shaped by leadership and discipline, has a golden chance to prove he's the missing piece. Emberson and Janmark are trickier. Emberson's young and promising but lost his spot. Janmark's experienced and reliable, but his contract complicates trades. Truth is, chasing a cup means tough decisions. The Oilers know that. Fans are split. Some want the core intact. Others demand changes now. Amid all this, chemistry is key. When this team is fully healthy, the shift may not be about names, but mindset. The next few weeks will define the Oilers, on and off the ice. Every front office move sets the tone for the season, and if you think that's the climax, hold on tight. The upcoming days will get every Edmonton fan's heart racing, and if you thought the drama stops there, meet Alec Regula. The defenseman everyone was counting on is on injured reserve. He was finally back on the ice after a year off for a knee injury, skating in the first 2 games, ready to pair with Nurse. But fate had other plans. The injury wasn't detailed, adding to the mystery. Knobloch expected him back for the weekend, but IR status left fans confused. What really happened? Precaution? Something worse? Fans want answers, because losing another piece in the middle of this turmoil is brutal. Before the injury, Regula was showing exactly what the Oilers need: confidence and balance. Stats back it up. He and Nurse controlled over 70% of expected goals when paired. That's elite. Exactly the foundation this team's been chasing. Then suddenly he's out. Not all is lost, though. Having missed just over a week, he can return at any time. If he gets back this week, the defensive battle for ice time is gonna heat up. Wallman's return makes it even trickier. Someone has to sit. Regula's situation reflects the Oilers right now. Talented, constantly tested, both physically and mentally. Leadership is under scrutiny, the offense questioned, and now even the defense is losing pieces. This is character defining. But here's what stands out. There's pride in this group. Regula's a perfect example. Lost over a year, was released, came back, still fighting. That mentality separates an ordinary team from a contender. If the leadership and discipline in this locker room keep shaping guys like Roslovic and Regula, the Oilers are still going to make life miserable for the rest of the league this season. So here's what we see. Drysdale carrying the load, injured players returning, tough roster decisions, and Regula fighting to get back. But these challenges also show character, leadership, and resilience. Every choice, every challenge, every tense moment can fuel this team. The question is, can the Oilers turn all this chaos into strength and flip the season? Chime in below, I want to hear your take. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe.